all I have to say about this anime is one thing. Boobs. Boobs everywhere. Oh, hello, people of YouTube. 'Tis I, the Crimson Assassin. I remember you get another anime review, and it has been a while since I've done an anime review. I know, I have returned. And I'm bringing you the anime who is claimed to be the most edgiest anime in all of anime. We're talking boobs everywhere. The anime we are talking about is Highschool DxD. So Highschool DxD basically follows a horny teenager by the name of Issei Hyoto as he goes on a date with this girl one day when suddenly the girl that he was dating becomes a fallen angel and decides to kill Issei. Well, not really just decided to become a fallen angel, she more was a fallen angel and just basically killed him for no fucking reason. Yay! So, on the verge of death, Issei sought to see help. So, there's this mysterious girl with red hair, goes by the name of Rias Gremory, offers to take Issei into her care and establishing this contract as her pawn. And as they go through these wacky, insane, intense, boobtacular misadventures, and all in all, what do I have to say about Highschool DxD? I liked it. I actually really did. Then again, you're talking to the guy that saw fucking Heaven's Lost Property and loved it. So, what are its pros? Well, animation is solid as ever. I really enjoy the animation for this anime. I love like that beautiful horizon that they look through it at sometimes, the beautiful scenery, and each of the character designs make them all stand out. Well done. And another good thing about this anime, it revolves around one crucial thing that every ecchi anime has in it. It's fan service. Now, I see this both as a pro and a con. We'll get to that pretty soon. But as for a pro, I felt like for an edgy anime, or ecchi anime, I found the fan service to be well done. You know, you got the cliche, oh, I tripped on a girl and I grabbed on her tits by accident. You have the panty shots, you got the boob shots, and hell, they don't censor that shit. They literally show the boobs in the anime. I am not kidding. There is boobs everywhere. You know, there's like, it has to be like one little snippet or one little thing. There's always a boob shot in the anime, which I do not mind whatsoever. Completely heterosexual over here. Ladies, I am still available. Next we have its characters. Now, some I liked, some needed more screen time. Let's get off to some of the characters that I liked. Issei. Probably I am jealous of this character the most. And that's saying something. I saw Amagami SS, and you guys know how jealous I am of Juichi. But I am more jealous of Issei Hyoto. This guy literally has it all. He has like these, you know, he wants to become like this huge like harem king. And what I liked about Issei, then stands out from every other ecchi anime that I have seen, is that he admits, like he fully embraces that he is a pervert. And guess what? He doesn't say no to the answer. Like if you go up to him and say, "Are you a pervert?" he will proudly say yes, because without a doubt in my mind, this has to be the most proudest pervert I have ever met in my entire life, and I admire that man. And plus, the intimate things that this man has done with these girls. Come on. He shared baths with them. He goes to the pool with them. He touched boobs, dude. Boob shot after boob shot, and they got to grope the boobs. I'm jealous of this man. And plus, the rack on them knockers. And but other than Issei, what other characters really stand out to me the most? Definitely has to go to Rias. I feel like Rias is that strong-willed and kind of like a tsundere in the anime. She can be nice and playful at times, but at other times she can be serious and well developed. I feel like out of all the characters, she is like the most well developed character in the entire show. I really admire her audacity and her tenacity. She is a strong, free-willed woman, and ain't no man gonna hold her down. Next, we have probably like a semi-second favorite character of the anime. Has to go to Kiba. I kind of had mixed feelings with him at first. He really didn't have much development at the first season. And by the way, I did see both seasons of the anime. So, I felt like, out of all, I feel like towards the second season, he had more development, he was fleshed out, and I really sympathized with Kiba. I felt like he was strong, he was free-willed, and I really enjoyed Kiba. He's like my second favorite character of the anime, and plus probably like the most badass character in the anime. Next we have Azia, who's like the female damsel in distress, and all in all, I feel like she really does her role as a damsel in distress type character run very well. Very well. At times she can be pretty annoying. And I'm not gonna lie, she's out of all the weakest characters in the entire anime. But I will give her credit for her love and affection for Issei. And those are the really characters that really stand out to me the most. Its first opening theme, however, is really fucking awesome. All the other openings like suck in compare to that first opening theme. I love the first opening theme for Highschool DxD. And let's kick it off with the English dubbed. I really enjoyed the English dub for the anime. You got Scott Freeman, who's voiced as Issei Hyoda, which he does a phenomenal job. I think this is one of Funimation's finest English dubs, and they fully embrace the fact that this is an ecchi anime, and we're going to hold no holds barred with this. And that's what they went. They went for a no holds barred ecchi anime, and I really enjoyed it. Next, we have Jamie Claire. That's what next to say, but Jamie, she voiced as Rias Gremory, which she has done a phenomenal job at. I feel like she is also really well done, and I should have really put her on my best English dub list because she did a great job. She did a great job. Damn it. Oh well. So what comes to pros comes its cons. And trust me, it has its share of problems. Going back to the whole fan service thing, I could see it both as a pro and a con. As a con, it happens a lot. And I get that it's supposed to be the ecchi anime, but there are just moments in the anime where it just throws fan service out for no reason. I felt like if they were to just cut off the fan service out of that one in particular scene or that one in particular moment, that would have been way better than all the other stuff that happened in the anime. I feel like there was just a few moments in the anime that was just fan service up the wazoo. It felt really annoying, repetitive, and not only that, but it really felt like some of the girls in there are completely horny. Next, we have its action themes, which, yes, I see it as a con. Because out of all, I think the action in the anime is completely lackluster and does not need to be in an ecchi anime. I feel like in an ecchi anime, you need to have a, only particular thing that's ecchi. Its whole thing about having, action, and then like when a girl gets hit, all you see is like her piece of clothing come off, and going back to the fan service thing, which I guess that really holds hands with each other. I found the action to be one of the most weakest points in the anime, and I felt like it shouldn't even needed to be there unless that they wanted to progress on with any character development, which in that regard I would see as an okay. But the action really was weak. Next, we have the ending of the second half, or the ending of the second season. I'll be honest with you guys. The second season's ending was also kind of anticlimactic. They had this big, huge brawl, this big, huge fight, and they just kept throwing unknown characters down our throat that needed to be addressed and needed to have more screen time. And let's talk about characters that barely had any screen time. Some of the characters that I really did not like or really couldn't even cared about was this one girl in particular named Konako. What's her deal? She needed more screen time and definitely more character development. You see her in a couple scenes here and there. Like, I especially like this one scene where she's at a pool and Issei's trying to teach her how to swim, in the second season, which that's nice. I guess that's like the only type of bonding or character development we're gonna get out of her. But there is a third season coming out, and I will be checking out the third season pretty soon, even if it's in a Japanese stub. But I felt like some of the characters really needed more development and more screen time. What about Reese's brother? He was apparently this major role in the second half of the ending of the second season half, which he plays like this major role, and he barely had any more screen time. He had like this white dress. No spoilers, but he had this huge brawl, and it was completely anticlimactic. I felt like if they were to just remove like bits and pieces here and there, I felt like the anime would have been a much better thrill ride. All in all, I really did enjoy High School DxD, and for what it is worth, I feel like it's the perfect combination between an ecchi anime and its comedy, which, by the way, its comedy is actually pretty funny, but at the same time, some comedic moments did not need it to be in there in the end, to begin with. And let's get on the record that its comedy is probably one of the most weakest points, especially in a romantic comedy. Although, yes, I did pretty much laugh in a couple scenes, but all I got was like a couple chuckles here and there, and that's basically it. But although I could basically ignore that because of all of its fan service. All in all, what do I think of High School DxD? If you're into the ecchi anime, like this in particular, you will have a kick out of this anime. For those who don't like fan service, which I do know a few who don't like fan service at all, then you're not gonna like this anime. I give High School DxD a 7 out of 10. It is a solid anime in my personal opinion. For other multiple anime recommendations, I point you towards Heaven's Lost Property. I feel like it's a better done ecchi anime, especially with its action sequences here and there, although granted, like this one, its action didn't need to be there. And I also do point you towards Rosario plus Vampire, both of which are on Netflix and of illegal streaming. And that will wrap up this High School DxD review. And until next time, people, this is the Crimson Assassin, and I am signing out. I will be posting more Let's Plays up. I've just recorded a bunch of The Last of Us, and I hope to see you there. Until then, people, this is the Crimson Assassin, and I am signing out. Peace, YouTube.